The LA fires continue. It seems like the apocalypse is upon us. And the other day I came across a story of firefighters finding human remains in this burned down Malibu beach house. My first thought was, is that going to be me someday? Dying alone after having pushed every person away, every person who attempted to be my friend. Our our street was getting very close to having to evacuate last week. The fire was visible from my driveway, and I started packing up to go. And I realized I really don't have anywhere to go. First of all, I don't have a car anymore. And I really don't have anywhere that I would go where I'd feel comfortable. My housemate has his mother, his sister, his tons of friends. I'm sure it would be super easy for him to find a place to evacuate to. And obviously, he would have taken me with him. He wouldn't have just left me to burn in our rented house. But if he wasn't here, what would I have done? Where would I have gone? I don't really know. There's so many stories about community and people relying on their friends. I see people talking about their burned down community where they all had dinner together regularly, and during COVID, one of the neighbors would do a Trader Joe's run for everybody. And they were very sad that this neighborhood is gone now, and that type of friendship and relationship is rare, and now it is gone. And I wonder how many people actually have that type of social network in real life, people that they rely on and could rely on in times of need, and how many more of us lean more toward the side of the person who burned and died alone in their home. It's not like I don't have any friends. I've always had trouble making friends. Obviously, being the little gay kid who was really socially awkward. And I have to wonder if maybe I was a little bit divergent, or maybe on the spectrum a little. I know I did used to rock back and forth a lot and have some very weird, some very habits that were not seen as normal by my co-students. And so I was picked on relentlessly. So obviously I never learned how to make friends in those really important years. I spent most of my time just trying to be invisible. So flash forward to me being an adult, finally finding some gay friends because we're more comfortable with those who are like us. And yet still, I don't really feel connected to them totally. I feel like I don't really fit in with the gay community either. The typical things that most gay people I know, things that they're into, things they're interested in, I'm not really interested in. And sometimes I try to go out with them, and it usually I'm failing to have meaningful conversations and references that are familiar to me, gay cultural icons or things that they talk about and think are funny, and I don't get it, or I don't think it's funny, or I'm not interested in it. So friendship, I'm not great at it. Community, I don't know any of my neighbors. I mean, I see them occasionally on the street, but we don't speak, we don't say hello. In the middle of, one of the biggest cities in the world, and in one of the most LGBTQ friendly cities in the world, here I am, still unable to connect to people in a meaningful way. I saw a video with a psychologist talking about finding friends and maintaining friends. And I will link it below, actually, because it's very informative. And my thoughts when seeing that video were, wow, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to be a friend. Am I really up to it, up for it? Do I really want to put all that effort and time into it? But at times like this, when it feels like the apocalypse is upon us, it feels a little bit more important just to have someone to not really save you, but someone to experience this with, someone to go through it together with. With the increasing amount of people who say they don't have any friends or have lost touch with socializing in real life because it's all online now. Helicopter. I wonder how many other people see a story like that, with a person dying alone in their Malibu beach house, and wonder if that will be them someday. I do think it's a choice that it's up to me. I'm not a victim. I'm not helpless. If I want to make friends, I have to make an effort. And so I'm considering that as the apocalypse continues to come closer and closer.